Bro, Firat, I apologize.
Yes.
I was not familiar with your game. I was not familiar with your game. In my predictions, I said 2-1. And I also said, if Kenya can't beat Malawi, we deserve nothing.
Yeah.
We deserve nothing because we are 11 ranks above them in the FIFA rankings. So kudos to the team because I didn't expect a 4-0 thrashing.
Yeah,
I didn't. I didn't.
All right, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of The Wildcard. My name is Nyaassh, representing millions, and I mean millions of table-topping Arsenal fans. I'm joined by two fans of Arsenal and Manchester United. On my left,
Venant.
of course, representing Arsenal, don't need the Barcelona kit. And on my right,
King Cantona, you know,
representing
Buddha. Today we go retro. Today we went retro.
I like it, man.
I like it, man.
Proper classic kit.
Ask Eric, it feels good when you wear it. Just ask
boy.
him.
Yeah, I'm sure it does.
Alivai last weekend.
Yeah.
What was the bet?
The bet was that anyone who loses the Liverpool United FA Cup game has to wear the opponent's kit for the whole show.
Yeah, fair man.
Wow.
I like that. Job well done, man, for kicking out those good matches. Of course, this episode is brought to you by SportPesa.
Yes.
You can be among the millionaires. There's actually a man who bagged $1 million bob this past week. So you can join in. And of course, the midweek jackpot in Yona, what? 30?
Over 35 million Kenyan shillings, Buddha. Hey, like these are internationals. Okay, Kea France, ipige Chile.
Yeah.
Aye, you're on the way to 35 million.
Yeah. But ukiona Saliba Ayuko, cash out. Cash out, very fast.
Yes.
All right. So, gentlemen, it's been a fantastic weekend. We've enjoyed almost everything.
Yes.
For football, rugby, tennis, rally is coming up.
Formula One.
Formula One, my God. Max Verstappen amekula here for the first time in God knows how long.
That's the only time.
That's the only.
Yes, the
I
only
can't
time.
recall the last time to leave.
But the only time.
Max Akwanini.
Yes.
All right, but the most important thing is what was happening over the weekend as
Yes.
far as football is concerned, because our team, Harambee Stars, were in action.
Yes.
Yes, sir. And of course, the Harambee Stars and the Rising Stars were in action at Malawi, of course, in the Four Nations tournament. Na tulipiga watu kama wezi wa vibeti Nairobi.
Yes, we can start with the under-20 game because ilikuwa poa sana.
Very true.
I believe that's the future of Kenya in terms of success because those guys play so well as a unit. Like we should start actually even attending those games. Wachana hata na hii senior team.
Yeah.
The under-20, whoever is coaching them, they're doing a great job.
Absolutely.
I actually share some of your sentiments because I'm pretty sure some of the guys who played in the under-20 were part of the Sekafa under-18 team that took on Uganda. And if we build that team, like we focus on that team, we could make sure we are getting the 2030 World Cup. We're getting there.
Yes.
And just having that continuity, I mean, exposing the boys to such tournament. And also now you're doing friendlies, kuna stakes. Wajua friendlies zenye tu ni for the sake of it. Sasa kuna some stakes, you know, there's a trophy up for grabs.
Yeah, the Four Nations tournament.
Yeah, the Four Nations. Then, of course, if we do what we did against Malawi, it's the final.
Bro, Firat, I apologize.
Yes.
I was not familiar with your game. I was not familiar with your game. In my predictions, I said 2-1. And I also said, if Kenya can't beat Malawi, we deserve nothing.
Yeah.
We deserve nothing because we are 11 ranks above them in the FIFA rankings. So kudos to the team because I didn't expect a 4-0 thrashing.
Yeah,
I didn't.
I don't think there's anyone who did, to be honest.
If we could save goals as ringtones, that fourth goal to me was it.
Fantastic.
Ilikuwa poa sana. The substitutions were spot on. Like huyu anaingizwa anafunga, mwingine anaingizwa anafunga. There was like 2 goals in the last 8 minutes of that game. And just when you think the game ilikuwa imeisha, we were a bit vulnerable in the 36th minute because had they got that chance and converted into a goal, wangekuwa na kimbiza draw. But how we dominated that game literally from the set was so good.
Fantastic.
I was a bit sad though. I didn't see Omala play.
But worry not.
Ujamtext, unajua siku hizi uko deep state.
We do talk actually. Yeah, we do talk.
But yeah, at least was called up. We used to have issues with him not being called up.
Yes.
He was called up. I also like that Olunga was firing. You know,
Captain.
Kuna time manze, sijui kama ni Qatar ama ni game gani aliuza.
Alitema.
Yeah, alitema mbaya. Ngoethe mbaya. So at least we scoring now, and of course we need him firing because maze kuna World Cup and AFCON qualifiers coming up in June very fast. Kuna Ivory Coast, bro.
I think we can do something against them.
I think
we can do something against them because they drew against Benin over the weekend. We can do something against them.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I don't
know what hurts? Manze ilikuwa nilibet your game, man.
Yeah, Ivory Coast.
Yeah. And I knew it would and then these guys draw 2-2. Manze
Ungetumia SportPesa ungewin.
It shows the yes. It also goes.
I wish ningetumia hiyo cash out fee.
Yeah. Mjanja bro. Unaambia watu kuhusu cash out lakini wewe utumii cash out.
No, I knew. You know games mob squeezes zinashindwa like last minute, wengine wana win, wengine wana lose last minute. So I knew every course they're going to pull a last minute just the way like they did in the AFCON. I thought that winning formula, that winning mentality ilikuwa, but I think too ilikuwa AFCON too peg.
It goes to show we have the wrong winners of the Africa Cup of Nations. Yeah, we have the wrong winners.
You're still salty
about
the Jollof guys.
The Jollof guys should have been the champs.
But fair enough, they bounced back from the defeat. They beat Ghana 2-1.
2-1, the Jollof derby.
Yeah.
Kelechi was there.
Yeah.
Like your boy Kwanza ilifunga was telling the guys, hey guys over here. I think he secretly Luo, but he was telling the guys, yo, come over here, wakakuja celebrate. It was vibes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Fair enough. And if you listen to my last week's predictions, I actually got the correct score right. So ungeenda SportPesa, pay bill number 955-100, and of course the phone number is the account number. All you needed was 99 bob. Kuweka kwa Nigeria versus Ghana. Correct score was 2-1. Ungekuwa millionaire sai.
Yeah.
You could have. I have one question.
Yes.
Were you spot on with the England-Brazil game?
Oh man.
France-Germany.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I'm sure he wasn't.
France-Germany. I will tell you something about France-Germany. But we'll get to that later because the bulk of it is the England thing.
Yes.
France-Germany, I'll talk about it later.
Yes.
Because it was a friendly. I don't care. But the England-Brazil one, bro, be honest with me. Yes. This is one of the worst Brazil sides we've seen for a while.
Yes.
Let's just be real. It's one of the worst ones. Apart from the likes of Vinicius, of course, Rodrigo, Enrique, who is the future.
Yeah.
And then man coming through, Martinelli, who can't even get a call-up. But at the end of the day, I did not expect England to struggle as much as they did. I didn't really.
Would you use the word struggle?
Yes, they did.
You know, struggling is when now you don't even have shots on target. It's just nothing. You guys just survive. And then Kibahati, there's like a last-minute penalty, and that's how you guys won 1-0. But with this one, we clearly saw chances. Like Foden pale akituonyesha is still the future. Yeah, that team, those chances, set pieces, nini, pale FPL, manze, unaweza mget versus Arsenal. But now, when you look at now, Kyle Walker now is out. That's good for us. Yes. So Brazil, I wouldn't say ni the worst. I'd say ni fragile. Considering
there's fragility there.
Look, I don't want to jump to the international just yet because I feel like we're not done with the local stuff. But I can't wait for your France mention. I want to hear what you say about Saliba.
Oh, no.
Why
Fair.
Yes.
No Saliba, no wins. Anyway, locally also, last week I think it was mentioned. We never talk about tennis, but I feel like we need to big up Angela Okutoi. She bagged gold for Kenya in the tennis section in the All African Games. That's fantastic, man. Nafaa pigwe cheers hapo kwa hiyo. Because the last time you had gold in that category was in 1978, bro. So she's doing it when she's that young. So well done, Angela. Fantastic. I hope she qualifies for the Olympics.
Yes, by the way.
But I qualify. But I'm sure she'll be there. Also, we had the celebrations of the the oldest football club in Kenya.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. AFC Leopards. 60 years old. 60 years old. Celebrations are happening in Nairobi. And they just have one Premier League title since 1998.
Sungoje. Let me tell you the process. Unaona hadi Man City, they were non-existent hadi 2008.
Yeah.
So sasa sisi 20 years by the way. Sasa unaona soon naomoka. Msishangae Waudo akiinvest hapo. Soon naomoka.
But that's fantastic, man. I think standing the test of time, they have done a fantastic job, don't you think?
Yes, I was saying, speaking of investment, they've received like 60 million.
Boom.
From who?
Siorezo.
60
years, 60 million.
No, he give from the 10 that he gave.
Pombe. 60
million.
Najua president is na shida hapo.
It's motivation because even when you look at, the kulikuwa neo mashemeji derby, there was the legends.
Yeah.
The one that now, unfortunately for us, Mika Fano Gor Mahia, we lost.
Yes, sir.
Dakika 90, Morris Sunguti alifungia FC Leopards na wakawin. Madada pale, it was FC Queens versus Gold Queens. Ikaisha stalemate pale. And then Waudo, we had now the Gor Mahia the teams that were available played
the friendly.
Ulinzi. We lost to Ulinzi 2-1. Once again, last minute, ilikuwa uchungu sana.
Yeah. So, wait, you said the president gave them 60 million?
Yeah, they got an investment of like 60 million.
Because I know he gave them 10 million cash.
Sasa watch out.
And then the governor gave them 2 million. Another governor gave them 2 million. 60 million it all I think they got on Sunday.
You see, I'm not trying to dig at Arsenal, but you see, at some point, the title race was Man United Arsenal. You get?
Yes.
Like when it was Man United Arsenal. Right now it's Gor Tusker, Man United Arsenal. Then Mourinho came. So now with our AFC, we are coming back. We are coming. Itakuwa Gor AFC tena. Itakuwa Gor AFC.
Look.
Nyi tunawatoa kwa picture. Prezo asha invest.
Aye.
Prezo asha
invest.
invest.
Kazi mingi sana ya kufanya. Unajua AFC Leopards, it's nice you're doing 60 years, but hata hamna home ground. Look, I mean, it's okay they're doing 60 years, but they have no home ground.
I remain mute. Usishangae tukipewa hiyo Atlanta Stadium after AFCON.
Gor Mahia, another club which is the oldest. Bado, unajua hata hao pia.
Wamepewa tu basi.
It's the latest bus. Basi yenu tayari ni TBT.
See? Really? Really, Venant? That's how far you've fallen.
Yeah, so I think, because I was looking at, if you look at other peers, clubs that have been existing for all those years.
Yes.
More than 5 decades. Kina hizi Yanga na Simba za Tanzania. Hata wao ni wazee kaa kina AFC na Gor. Hizi structures zao ziko sawa.
Yeah, there are levels above.
So I think the leadership in these two clubs, like they really have their work cut out. I think when you're doing next celebrations, you'll be doing celebrations of opening the home ground.
Yes.
Na nasikia AFC sijua alipewa stadium na Moi some years back. Imekuwa under Sports Kenya for a minute. Why have they not transferred it to be under their name?
Management and mishandling.
It's nice they're doing 60 years because they've stood the test of time. At the same time, there's still a lot of work to be done for them.
Yes, true.
Now, Bebe Ligi. AFC has the most loyal fans. And they have never seen a league title in God knows how long.
They have dedicated fans.
In terms of local football, I'm moving like an Arsenal fan, bana. 20 years.
Yeah,
man.
No, how am I hata? It's
it's more than
that. Since 98, that's 26 years, man.
Yeah, so that's that. Well done to AFC Leopards. Of course, they won also the game. They were playing against the Spanish side. Was it 4-3?
I'm not sure.
I think 4-3. They won 4-3. So well done to them, and that was good of them.
Okay.
Let's vuka border now and talk
back
about
to England and Brazil.
Yeah, back to England and Brazil.
A point about England.
Yes. You are saying you don't feel like they were that poor.
England. There were chances for England. Yes.
Of course, they did have chances. Of course, it's just that they did not convert. And clearly, your defense, England, reminds me of Manchester United's defense. Honestly, because there's that lack of communication in the back line. For after that young kid who Hendrick who scored.
Yeah.
When you look at that goal, kuna Seflani, they were caught flat-footed, and England is one of those teams that's expected to win the Euros that's coming up.
Yep.
Among the favorites to win the Euros.
Yeah.
And when you look at such things and you look at the lineup, once again, Southgate, he has to answer some questions.
Like, okay, for me, I don't think I have an issue with the lineup that I saw besides it was Maguire and Stones.
James Ward-Prowse could have played that game.
Considering
Madison
it was a friendly.
Coming in as a sub?
Coming
in as a sub or what?
No, considering it was a friendly, most coaches like Harry Kane wasn't there. Rashford didn't start. At the end of the day, it's a friendly. You should work on your fringe players because it's a friendly.
No, but you also want to test out. You also want to test out your strong team.
But you will
test
them
out
when the
strongest
season is
team
over.
In the first place.
It's one of the strongest. I don't think the midfield could have been better than that.
You are playing Brazil. First body kila mtu naeka hapo.
Mid ilikuwa nani? Rice, Bellingham, and who was the other guy? I don't even know. James doesn't come in there. If you're doing mid, I think for me you do Jude, you do Rice, and maybe Madison.
Kobe Mino, bro. Don't you dare. Don't you dare start that propaganda. Don't you dare start that propaganda.
Kobe
But I'll be very honest.
Respect.
Your point, Chako, your midfield, I think Gallagher will not be a starter in the Euros. Because I think for me, and I'm going to say this,
Gallagher was the other guy.
Southgate, you're not Ancelotti. There's no way you're going to use Bellingham the way he's being used at Madrid. And I feel that it won't work for them. Bellingham at Dortmund was a good box-to-box guy. And I think if he goes into the Euros, of course, the front three, Rashford, Kane, Saka.
Yeah.
If he goes to the Euros with that front three, he's set.
Yeah.
But the midfield has to be Declan Rice, Jude Bellingham, and Foden at 10.
And I think
Foden at 10.
If you really want to spice it up, maybe then you do, I feel like it's too early for him, but you do Kobe, and then you do Rice and Jude. Because those two guys can do those they can attack. But kina Gallagher,
Joe, alafu Saka rudi left back.
Hey, first of all, it also shows that without Harry Kane and Saka, England cannot do nothing.
Yes. No, Rashford also didn't start.
Rashford afanya chochote hata kwa club. Hata kwa club fanya chochote. He can't do nothing.
Okay, fair enough. Yes.
I feel like that front three is sort of set cast in stone.
Yeah, the front three. Yeah.
Mid kuna options hapo. I don't feel like Ward Pros angekuwa hiyo game, but something would have been different.
I would have played him because
instead of Gallagher.
Yes, 1,000%. Because look at the opponents.
Yeah.
Unaona Bruno Guimaraes alicheza. Paqueta alicheza. Those are not the names you think about when Brazil comes into your mind. But you look at how they combined and how... Actually, you're a Brazil fan. How you guys
I think of those names when I think of Brazil.
Paqueta is a killer.
Yeah. Bruno has to be there. Because I can't put Casemiro.
Hey, wait. You need the experience.
No.
You need the experience.
Mzaya mezeeka. Respectively, amekula chumvi ya kutosha.
You need the experience.
No, so, yeah, but anyway, England lost one at Wembley.
Man. Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
But what I like about Southgate is also, I mean, anajua akimaliza kazi ya England, kuna kazi inamngoja pale Carrington.
Manchester United.
Kuna kazi inamngoja Carrington.
Let me be very real. Let me be very serious. Of course, I'm a France guy when it comes to the Euros, but if Southgate wins the Euros and it keeps him at England, I'm taking it.
What if he
Keep
wins?
him away from United.
You don't want
Because if he wins, the FA will be begging his ass to sign a contract.
Yeah.
If he fails, bro, this is the guy who relegated Middlesbrough in 09.
But you are bigger clubs than Middlesbrough.
Yeah. Hakuna time ya kumleta Manchester United. Are Bayern Munich in for him? Are Barcelona in for him? Aye.
But Sir Jim
in for him. No.
But you said Sir Jim is coming to rectify things, no?
Yes.
I mean, maybe Southgate is the guy.
Please, Sir Jim, Inzaghi is the guy, not Southgate. Not Southgate. Not Southgate. If Southgate comes, Maguire is back to being captain.
You know it.
No, that already is happening.
We are going to give Rashford Mbappe kind of deals.
Yeah.
Harry Kane will probably be back for him.
Yeah.
You know, it will be an English talented team. We'll probably sign Conor Gallagher. We'll probably sell Bruno. Bro, Southgate has Kuja United.
I would not be surprised. If you go and give Jordan Henderson a 2-year contract.
Evans another 3 years.
Evans. Who's that?
Look Shaw, your injury record, throw it out the window. Sign a 5-year deal.
You'll have a crazy lineup. I honestly don't think you. I hope you don't get him. Like objectively, I hope you don't get him. As an Arsenal fan, get him.
No, I want them to get him. His show is very entertaining. I'm telling you, Netflix, you have another chance.
Yeah.
Please, it's never too late. You can still get a 12-part episode with the current fixtures Manchester United have.
Yeah. I think if they sound Southgate, they should also sign a deal with Amazon. It's going to sell like crazy.
Very, yes.
It breaks box office records.
You realize we don't need that. Man United,
of course you don't.
Deal or not deal, we sell.
Yeah.
We sell.
You never say no to more money.
True.
Yeah, so yeah, there's that. And then, at the same time, we had France up against Germany.
Yes.
And to so many people's surprises, Germany won and kept a clean sheet.
They did not just win. Waliishinda mapema ndio best. 7 seconds into the game, we're already seeing a goal, my friend.
Would you say that's down to not having Saliba in the starting lineup?
This is that team that this guy boasts World Cup.
No, but I'm also a France fan. We come to Europe. Generally, I'm a Brazil, but European-wise, I'm a France fan.
Yes.
Yeah.
Starting Pavard, a bona fide right back.
I've always said Pavard should have left after the 2018 World Cup. But then, going on to France, fair enough, it was a friendly, so Deschamps wasn't going to go all out. I understand that.
Yeah, maybe.
My issue is, ever since the World Cup, ever since they lost to Argentina on penalties, Germany is the only team that's beaten France twice. 2-0 in Germany and then 2-0 in France.
No kidding.
Yeah. It's the only team that has beaten France.
Uh-huh.
And I think that gives them a boost going into the Euros because France and England are the outright favorites and you just beat France and we are the host nation of the tournament. That gives them confidence. And
for sure.
I think before I get to France, credit to Nagelsmann because you come in, you bring back Toni Kroos and you rip up that number 10 shirt and you tell Musiala, take this.
Yeah.
Florian Wirtz, you're in my team. Müller, you're still in the team. And that attacking lineup is going to do well for them. Even the number 9 that has Dortmund, Füllkrug, is going to work for Germany very, very well. Yeah. And that's credit to Nagelsmann. I think for German fans, this is the most exciting football they've seen ever since that 2014 World Cup win.
Damn.
Yes, I think so.
I think starved of good
Yes,
football.
was starved big time.
And I think we should also mention the guy who was striking for them. We mentioned Weeds, we mentioned Tony Cruz, we mentioned Full Crook. We mentioned the guy who was striking for them in that match.
I can't remember his name. Hiyo jina yake haiwezi toka. That 3-letter name haiwezi toka kwa mdomo yangu.
Anyway,
Kai hasn't.
Yeah. Kai has not stopped scoring for club and country, and of course he did a fantastic job.
Yes.
But France, on the other hand, we were at home, right?
Yes, France were at home.
Why the fuck are we getting dominated?
Didier Deschamps, I know you did a good job to get to back-to-back World Cup finals, and I was sure Zidane was taking over. But then when you get to a final, of course, they're going to extend his contract. I'm pretty sure they're still favorites to win the tournament, but then it goes to show us why Griezmann is an important figure in this team. True. I've been telling you guys off mic, once Griezmann retires, I don't know if there's a number 10 that can link the France attack to that midfield as good
Not even
as
Kylian.
he does.
You don't think
Kylian is on the wing. Kylian is on the wing.
You don't think they're grooming someone as we speak?
No, when you look at that midfield, you have Chouameni, you have Kamavinga, you have Genduzi, you have Yusuf Fofana. All of these Kefa, Thuram, Marcus Thuram's brother, all these guys are robust. There's no out-and-out 10 where, like, if Germany lose a Musiala, they have Watts. If England lose Foden, they have Maddison. So that out-and-out 10 who can do the Griezmann job is what is missing. And then once again, man, it has to be said. It has to be said, bro.
Say it.
I say this time and time again. This guy is a good defender, but Deschamps clearly rates Disasi over him.
Disaster. You're the disaster.
Deschamps clearly rates Upamecano over him. Bro, Deschamps has to start Konate and Saliba at the Euros. For me, my back four at the Euros, it has to be Theo Hernandez, Ibrahima Konate, Saliba, and possibly Jules Koundé if Malo Gusto isn't that good. Yeah, because Pavard is done.
I think that's a solid defense. Anything else than that, then you start questioning the chances of winning the Euro. So, so that's that.
Are you happy now?
Yeah, I'm very happy.
Yes. Bro, Saliba is a good defender.
Yeah.
I just hate him for Arsenal's sake. He's a good defender.
Didier is you and Agula needs squeeze. I don't know why. You're starting a right back over him. That's crazy. But anyway, no Saliba, no win for France. It's quite clear nowadays. We can't say more than that. And of course, we need to mention that we have the Tujiamini initiative.
Yes.
Yeah.
All talented people out there. Talent yako kama ni kuimba, ni kudance, ni kununua majezi kama Nyaassh. All you need to go is go to tujiamini.co.ke and post your video, tell us your talent. And SportPesa are already in the business of awarding you guys. Of course, right now, over 1.5 million has been put out there. Wase wamekuwa awarded. If you check their socials, especially their Instagram, you'll see the videos of those guys who've been awarded. What are you waiting for, man? tujiamini.co.ke is the in thing right now. Imagine your talent paying you, bro. Imagine. Mi wase wananiambianga sauti yangu inanilipa. Sawa, wewe, talent yako. What are you waiting for?
Good stuff, man. Unaweza kuwa the next Saliba.
Yes.
I'm the next. Okay, let's be local. You might be the next Omalo.
No, let's be real. Unaweza kuwa the next Kobe, Maino. You know.
I'm the next Saka.
Yes.
whether you get your own chili named after you.
You know what to do. You know what you got to do. All right, so that's that. Let's join and do the next big thing, which I absolutely love to do because I always win.
Now you're back.
And I'm back to
Ameshinda kinihepa. For a month, he's been running away.
Wait, has he been winning?
I've been beating these guests that walete tena bana. I need some competition. I need some competition. I've been crying out. Nyaassh ako wapi? Jimani ako wapi for the spelling tree? Like, I'm unchallenged. Unaona Roman Reigns 4 years as a champion. That's me now.
They should acknowledge you.
Yes.
For now, when I'm away. We even brought in Mokami.
Mokami was shy, but aliona cameras hivi kona stado.
No, I'm kidding.
Alikuwa blank. We're asking him so easy questions like who's the top scorer and alikuwa blank, but after the show
but I wouldn't blame. Hata mkaita Nicolette ukishaona hii nini.
The master is back. The master is back. Tuendelee na hiki tu.
Mtu nikaa go heaven, so acha tumrudishe Nairobi. So the trivia for this week basically is what happened this last weekend. We're talking about goals and goal scorers across all teams. So tutaanza an easy one that we've just discussed.
Jesus. Let me cut you off kidogo. Like, do you know sometimes I come into the trivia hoping Venant will ask me nicknames of clubs, stadiums of clubs, who scored the goal in Arsenal versus United in the 8-2. Bro!
Anyway. Let me ask you, why do you want cheap questions?
Yes.
It's not very cheap questions.
You do not tell them.
Unasema yeye ni master hii quiz. Unataka cheap questions za nini?
Watch me win.
Let's go.
Sawa basi. I like the energy that you have. So we're going to start with the Kenya-Malawi game. Of course, Michael Olunga alifunga bao mbili, the first 2 goals.
Yes, quick time. Within 5 minutes.
Seconds,
yeah.
And the 4th minute. I just want the names of the other 2 scorers. Hint, they came in as substitution. The 3rd goal was amazing, but the 4th goal, to me, if I could save a goal as a ringtone, it's that goal. That 4th goal, to me, I saw it and was like, this guy needs to play. And for Kwanzeo, the next game, Nifraya sana.
Getting the name of this dude.
Ooh.
Who defender anaitwaje, man? Haya. Let go. Kabisa. Good.
Hapo nimecheat. I hope one of them is correct. Hapo kuna venye nimecheza system.
Oh my God. So the answer is John Avire. The one who scored that 4th goal.
Hakuna
that I like.
Diambo hapo.
No. Alafu the next one is Ayub Masika. Yes.
I'm a fail.
No, see, that's the other name.
John. There's only one John, but they're in Kenyan national team.
No, Brian, what he's just done, he's assumed they're all Gor Mahia players.
Firat, I was not familiar with your game.
Apologies. Yeah.
Oh, wow. So we've just talked about France. We need to relive that moment, Kiasi, where they started the game on a banging note after 7 seconds. I just want to know who scored that goal.
Sungeuliza who assisted.
Bana. Kutoka ilikuwa how many seconds after kuingia?
It was just 7 seconds, man.
Kaa hapa ndio nani asibie.
Yes.
Yo jamani mkora sana.
This brother is very jealous.
Yakuwa boyo ni mkora.
Okay. So far, so good. Let's move on to England versus Brazil.
Would you mind like updating us the scores as we speak for this trivia so far?
Oh, see, so far you're leading. So we know Hendrik scored that game, and he set a record for being the youngest
God
ever score at Wembley. Mine is just simple. How old was he when he scored that goal? Yes.
Hendrik. Kumbe ni under
18.
Kumbe.
Do you remember Rooney's goal mapema when he was 16 years old? Yes.
Rooney had the streets, bro. Coca-Cola and Nike were chasing this boy, man.
Did Bellingham have had a what is it called? A record for scoring at his young age?
Nada.
Okay. Yes, the answer is 17.
Kumbe
so you guys are level. Aya, you guys talked about assist.
Oh shit. Acha hizo.
So hii yetu ni simple sana. Of course we know Harry Kane is the top scorer each and every time. We are reminded when we look at our socials. I just want to know who's leading pale kwa assists.
Wapi?
Where?
Bundesliga.
Hey.
Oh my days. It has to be one of them. It has to be Venant umeni said.
And in that question in itself. Oh, sir.
Usipe umjamaa clue. Unataka cheap things.
Kwani unapeana clue? Si ni swali unauliza. Apeani clue?
Are you scared?
Who?
Are you scared? No, is it him? Because I know he also has a good number of goals. I also know he has a good number of goals. I think it's him. Let's go. See what it
Oh my God.
It has to be this guy.
It's him or Frimpong.
You guys are wrong.
It's Frimpong.
It's Leroy Sané.
Wongo! No way!
No. This is why I wanted to say the hint. The hint was this. Harry Kane has scored these goals. Of course, somebody is supplying him with those goals. That was
Sini Musiala basi.
No, it was Leroy Sané. Yeah.
Kumbe is having a good season. Chini ya maji. Okay, fair enough. Hapo wenyewe tumeda.
Aya, sawa. So this one, I think, this one now is the deal breaker up. So let's move on to La Liga. Sawa. Ya La Liga ni simple sana. we've seen Lewandowski score. Girona pia have been scoring in the top 3. Unajua, Real Madrid pale, Nani is scoring as an amazing away form. But I just want to know who's La Liga's top scorer.
Fuck.
That's very tricky.
If you guys want, I can give you...
yes, that's very tricky.
Nah, I can't give you a hint.
Give us a hint.
I can't give you a hint. Because if I say that, you guys will know.
Same a hint. Bruh, like...
Of course, it can't be a Barcelona player. It can't.
Hint ni gani, bro?
We've talked about him.
Today?
Yes. I like how Vinicius, Pia Yuko, we've talked about...
No, it's not Vini. It's not Vini.
We've talked about Griezmann. We've talked about Lewandowski.
Can't be that guy, can it?
And it's not Griezmann. It's not Morata. As much as they've been scoring for
Morata has been
Atleti.
scoring goals.
But it's not Morata.
He has missed the most sitters.
Please.
Jesus. Umse anajaribu. Nini una cheat? Are you scared?
Who is cheating? Who's cheating?
Come on, time.
Hey, goddamn.
Time. This one's a deal breaker. Yes.
Which club?
We've talked about him. That's the hint. We've talked about him. So if you guys are watching, we've talked about...
Come on, Griezmann. I will fucking cry. Jesus Christ. Come on, Griezmann.
Yes, it's Bellingham.
Hey.
Wow.
I thought he was second.
Wait, how many goals does he have?
Yeah?
Does he have 20 or 18?
Bellingham has 16.
16.
16?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Fuck.
Yes, Bellingham.
Angalia.
Mayoral.
Barcelona huko juu.
No, there's Barcelona in
Wapi number?
Lewandowski. 30. He has 13 goals. That's just a hat-trick away. We have to look at, actually, if we look at the fixtures, we have to look at ile nye na favor Madrid and ile...
Break this tie.
Aya.
3-3.
Man.
Okay. Sawa basi. That AFC Gor Mahia game.
Huh?
The guy who scored, I've just talked about him. AFC Gor Mahia game.
Ile hiyo.
Hiyo legends hiyo.
Hapa watu wanalipana.
Unataka majina yote mbili ama moja?
That one is so easy because I've literally said his name.
Weka.
Hey, let's go.
Unajua Venant na move wale mamode. I taught this in class, bro.
Okay. Waudo, let's see. It's so good.
Anaitwa nini jina ya kwanza?
Morris.
Si Manu.
Manu imetoka hapi.
Sindani ulisema Emmanuel.
Maro Dhiambo, Tieno, Manu.
I thought I told you. I'm a star. CDI.
And actually, by the way, before we move on to FPL, I have to do a quick shout out to Khadija Shaw. The guys know her as Bunny Shaw. Manchester City's all-time scorer. For the women's team.
Yeah.
And for those people who don't know, she's the Haaland kwa madem.
Bro. Venant anakatia umdem.
No,
unajua kabla tuanze show alikuwa ananiambia udem akona thighs kama za Yaya Toure. So niko like, what's that supposed to mean? Too bad DM.
No, she plays amazing football.
Yeah,
she plays amazing football. Yeah. So we have good news in FPL. It's not too late. If you guys have all the chips, you guys can turn your FPL around. I'm talking about you, Waudo, man. We can turn this game around. We have less than 10 game weeks to go.
He can't turn around a trivia. It's a FPL.
But let's have faith. Let's
acknowledge me.
I've already selected next week's guest. I want to go back to winning ways.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so game week 34, double game week 34 has been announced. Right now we're in game week 30. So we have 4 game weeks to prepare for this.
Okay.
Liverpool, Arsenal, Bournemouth, Crystal Palace, Wolves, Everton, and Sheffield United have a double game week 34. Ooh. This is very important for us because double game weeks are one of those opportunities in FPL where we get to score the highest. This is where now you see 100 plus points, And the secret to this is usually picking the right players and using the right chip.
But inaweza kuwa tricky, man. Kwa hata mepiga double game week Man City wakiwa walikuwa wacheza na Chelsea.
Yes.
Sijui na nani.
Yes.
And I was thinking like Haaland is going to score like a hat-trick against
Like a fumble,
A fumble.
Do you know why this is different?
Why is
because Arsenal has a double game week.
Oh.
And those fixtures are Wolves and Chelsea.
Now you can bank on an Arsenal player.
Yes. So, so there are various ways of kuiniki too. There are various strategies, and for me, I'd like to give you all the answers, and then you're the one to choose.
We choose
so
the
there are
questions.
those people who one way they do is use the wild card. You can use the wild card on game week 34.
You can use us.
Our pot.
Yes, which is okay. And then there are those people who'd like to get the best out of game week 34. So one way in which you can do it is you use the wildcard on game week 33. You bring in the 15 players who have double game week 34. And then on double game week 34, you use the triple captain. That way now, if Saka scores 4 goals, it's 4 times 3. Unaona? Of course, the other way is the free hit cheap, kama hiyo ndio uko nayo. But me, my personal favorite is I'd like to buy these players gradually between now and then, so that by game week 34, I have at least 12 to 15 players who have, of course, it takes a few hits. Hits ni -4. And your time ikifika ni 2 triple. For me, I'll use the triple captain, or rather, I'll even use the bench boost.
Oh, that's another one. Yeah.
So, mujipange, I'll keep you abreast on who to buy from time to time. But game week 30, I talked about in the last episode. So for you guys, Liverpool, who would you suggest for guys
if you told me Jota is back, then I'd bank on him because he's a serial poacher for them whenever he's playing. But of course, it has to go undoubtedly say it's Salah. Even whenever Liverpool lose, Salah is always in and around goals or assists. So Salah or Jota if he's fit. Yeah.
I'd add Diaz over there.
Really?
Yes, Luis Diaz.
Really? Bangers.
Luis Diaz. If you can't, because you know Salah.
In terms of assists, maybe.
You know Salah is expensive.
And
for me, I always say if you can't afford Salah, you can get Diaz.
Wait, but Diaz output yake iko aje?
Maybe in terms of assists.
I've owned him in FPL for quite some time. He does get. He's one of those underrated players.
Can't recall the last time he scored.
When the headline is Nunes, Diaz usually there kwa assist. And then
the last time, I think the last time he scored is in the FA Cup against you guys.
Hey,
I think in January. Anyway,
the good thing is Liverpool have Brighton, Sheffield United, Manchester United away, and then Crystal Palace before the double game week 34.
Easy fixtures.
Those are easy fixtures.
Easy fixtures.
So you can double up. Also have to give credit to Nyaassh because ever since he talked about Havertz and Rice, those guys have been scoring. So I don't know if there's any other person you'd like to add kwa your list FPL assets from the Arsenal team.
No, I think for me, actually, I was going to shout out Havertz even before you mentioned him. I think going by how he's either scoring or assisting a game, I think he's very much worth having. It's him and Saka. I would go for those two.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll give you one for free. Don't have him against City.
Okay.
Just that one. Don't have him against
Don't
City.
say Saliba.
I think no. Don't have him against City because I think that Arsenal City fixtures, the best FPL assets are probably Foden, Saka, maybe Rice.
But
Foden, I don't think.
Havertz,
and that's why I'm saying.
He assisted the last time he beat Man City.
I think they'd be more wary of him now because he's literally under the radar. He's literally Pep will be. So Pep anakuanga cheesy.
Do you think Haaland will score?
Hey, look, I would like to think he will. And then nakumbuka mifuko za nani ni kubwa sana. Atatosha tu hapo vizuri. The Saliba will fit in just fine.
No, but it'd be difficult because Arsenal have the best defensive record in the league.
Yeah.
It'd be difficult, but you wouldn't put it past City not to score at a home game.
In fact, for me, if I was to pick like a Man City player, maybe I would say Foden.
Okay.
I'm a KDB, so I'm not really Haaland.
So, Bournemouth do have a double game week. So for that, Mimi ni Semenyo na Solanke.
And
the goalkeeper, if you want points from saves. Crystal Palace, Nottingham Forest.
Eze is back.
For game week 30, as they build up to the double game week 34, who will you consider?
For Palace.
Yeah, to go to Eze. Eze is back.
For me, Eze, Mateta. Mateta has been on form. I've owned him on FPL by the
Atateta ya kutosha. I don't know, man. I don't know.
That's the thing about Arsenal fans. They'll find ways of just mentioning Arsenal kwa.
Why do I even bother? Why do I even bother?
What about Wolves?
Wolves?
Yes, Wolves. because they're playing Aston Villa. And but now on the double game week,
injured.
Yeah, on the double game week, they have Arsenal and Bournemouth.
No.
I can't bangle them on double game week.
Yeah, Arsenal one would be tricky.
Yeah,
very tricky.
Maybe Bournemouth.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
this is Engin Everton and Sheffield United. So
Apo,
I wouldn't touch.
Move on very fast.
Because with Everton, for me, it's McNeil, and then with Sheffield United,
it's no one.
Let's just be real. It's
no one.
Yeah. I think that's it for now in terms of FPL, because the focus for me, to you guys, would have been to just consider that double game week 34. I've talked about the people to buy for game week 30 on the last episode, so please, we should also watch that episode.
It's gonna be a bang-over weekend that is coming up, man. We have so many dope fixtures involving just 3 teams: Arsenal, Man City, and Liverpool. All these others, they just cover. Oh, Brentford, Manchester United.
I think we should make a wager here. Because I think either us as United, forget Spurs.
Okay.
Spurs beating Arsenal, to them is a trophy. To them it's a trophy. Forget Spurs. I think either us or Chelsea will have a huge say in who wins the league. If we do you a favor by beating Liverpool again, they're not winning it. And I think it's going to go to the last day. So if we do Man City or Liverpool another favor by beating Arsenal on game week 37, we are giving them another league. You do me one thing. If we beat Liverpool again, thank me for the league. Because I don't think City are winning it. It's you guys or Liverpool. If we beat Liverpool, thank me for
this. This might be the worst decision I've made this whole season.
If we beat, because I don't think City will win it. I'm being honest right now. Last lap of the season, I don't think City are winning it.
Yeah.
I think they'd rather win back-to-back UCLs. I think the league is going Arsenal or Liverpool. So if we beat Liverpool, you're thanking me for that.
Yeah, trust me. This is like 10% of confidence right now. Right here. So I think for me, what happens on Sunday will have the biggest impact on the league.
Ndo ishe draw.
Ikisha draw si Liverpool na hivyo wanapita katikati.
Draw wako na Brighton just before you guys play.
And even if City wins Liverpool and they win their game, but Liverpool are juu. So
okay, fair enough.
Yeah, it's gonna be a cracker, man. But yeah, it's been fun. Nice being. Yeah.
Do you think managers also have these conversations?
I don't think they do.
Nah.
Can you imagine Arteta talking to Ten Hag?
Ten Hag.
Where's the bank on that ball, Jabro?
Ten Hag has experience of winning leagues.
Where?
In the Eredivisie.
Yeah, when no one matters. No one gives a damn about
Ten Hag has been to the Champions League semi-final.
Yeah.
And final.
Semi-final.
And look at the fantastic job he's doing right now. Right? He's doing a fantastic job. Anyway, the more things change, the more they remain the same. Manchester United are still shit. Saliba is still, being left out in France, and they're still taking L's. Arsenal is still clapping people. Saliba is still, Havertz is still scoring. I told you he's gonna score.
Manchester is blue.
Who lied to you guys?
Manchester is blue. Last weekend, Manchester City beat Manchester United pale Madem 3-1, and on this very same stadium, Manchester City beat Manchester United 3-1. So Manchester is officially blue.
Pigwa na wanaume.
Where are Londoners talking to?
Wanawake.
Where are Londoners talking to?
We should check the under 18s and 21s.
Where are Londoners talking to?
Anyway, that has been the episode. Thank you so much for watching. And of course, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. I've been Nyaassh alongside.
Want it for Manchester clubs, the Premier League would have no relevance. So, treble clinching sauce jar. Amna super sabaliwa winia treble. Vena nisema jina yako tuende.
My name is Fernand.
Catch you on the next one. It's Kobe Minos.
Bigger brother. Mims in try.